Horace. I can appreciate Beethoven Moonlight Sonata as a chiptune in the background. It's one of my favorite compositions. So even though I might not enjoy the game, this is a good start. Okay. Horace. I've actually no idea what this is about. The music is really good. And that's how babies are made. Yeah. One in the neck and one in the dick. Then you try to connect your neurons. Honestly, very relatable. I feel like every time I wake up in the morning, I take the same amount of time as an old modem took to connect to the internet. Oh. Well, that's fine, don't worry. Classic Amazon package handling, you know? Solomon automatons. Nice one long cigarette. What is that? What is happening? Dun 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 dun. All right. Oh my god, you know what? That's a mood. Sometimes I wish I could just go back into my box and just kind of keel and give up, you know?
And so, I was born. The first people I remember seeing were the old man, the old lady, and their daughter, Heather.
Which was not
After they'd said hello,
very old.
the old man powered me down so he could install some software. I could tell they were nice people. The old man didn't give me a silly voice or stupid personality. And the old lady didn't dress me like a clown. Although for some reason, Heather really didn't like me. Once I'd had time to get used to walking, the old man asked me to dash from one end of the room to the other.
But first they put me back in the box, I guess. Whee! Wait, can I jump into the... So, I don't know what's going on, but my left button doesn't work. I can only go left by jumping, otherwise I just become sad.
Next, the old man spent a couple of hours building some wooden platforms. He said he wanted me to jump up them, but I must admit, I was scared. It wasn't until I saw Heather and her mother happily climbing up them that I decided it might be okay.
But they put me in the box again. Every time back in the box.
The old man then rearranged the platforms. He told me to try to reach the other end of the room without touching the floor. Heather said, the floor's made of lava. But when I smiled at her, she just frowned and looked away. The old lady arranged some pillows and blankets. She said it was in case I fell, but I think she just wanted it to look more like lava.
Right.
When I reached the other side, the old man just smiled and said, that'll do, for now.
Again, be bold and venture, to be wise. Quintus Horatius Flaccus. Probably a distant relative of Biggus Dickus.
A couple of days after those first lessons, the family had a big meal, and I was introduced to everyone else.
They cannot
The
eat.
professor was the old man's brother. He was very quiet, and always seemed to just kind of stare at me. He
Angrily.
had lived with the old man for 5 years. The house was so huge they barely saw each other. He preferred instead to stay in his room, leaving everything up to his butler, Mr. Deck, as he insisted everyone call him, although the professor always called him Anton. For a while, he called me a yellow bastard.
Oh.
But the old man made him stop, as he thought it sounded racist.
Well, a little bit.
Mr. Silton was the old man's driver. Before he worked here, he'd gotten in with some bad people and was the driver in
Sorry?
a post office robbery, although it all went wrong for some reason. Mr. Silton showed me a video of his band. I'm sure some people must like
What
it,
the
but I just found it terrifying.
That's pretty good.
Then there was Alice. She was the cook. She was a nice old lady. When she was younger, she had been a TV chef.
Oh.
Then, years later, she had a small part in Coronation Street. Mr. Silton said, before she worked for the old man, Alice was quite a hoarder. She kept old newspapers and bicycles. And something about a pool in a shoebox.
What? The fuck
The
kind
next
of
morning, the old man gathered everyone together to show them
weirdos?
what I was capable of. What else does he do? Asked Mr. Silton. The old man smiled. He can help around the house.
Can he?
Could he help me with my newspaper collecting? Asked Alice. I'm not sure that's a good idea, said the old lady, but he can do all sorts of jobs.
Oh.
Yeah, said Mr. Silton, shove a stick up his ass and he can do Deck's job. Now, said the old man, we have company, pointing to some important-looking people. 2 large men, both called Gary, set up what the old man referred to as lasers. He said again, I should try to get from one end of the room to the other, but I shouldn't be worried, as I had a special chip which meant no matter how damaged I was, I couldn't die. He said it was like infinite lives in a video game. But when he realized I didn't understand, he said he would explain another time.
Right. Yeah, it's just like Extra Lives. Okay, I do have a quite bit of a stopping time. Massive delay when I try to stop myself.
Everybody clapped, except the important-looking men. Not exactly a cold, calculated killer, is it? Said the man in black.
Excuse me?
The man in grey laughed. What kind of artificial intelligence was that? He asked. Move right, unless there's something in the way. Okay, said the old man. He turned to me and whispered, they're going to make it quite a bit tougher, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Are you ever going to enable my left movement? No, I'm just sad because of it. Jesus Christ, okay. There is something wrong here. All controls are fucked. They are super fucked. I cannot go left, guys. I have to do it. There's just no way I can play this game. Like, what are the control? Keyboard works. I don't know what the controls are now. Okay, that's run. That's jump. Okay, I mean, I can use the keyboard and mouse. Well, not the mouse, I guess, just the keyboard. It is a very annoying control scheme on the keyboard, though. Just gonna have to... Okay, use 2. What the fuck was that? This might be a even shorter stream than I thought it would be for this game.
The Garys then rearranged the room one last time. The old man smiled. Now, there's no need to look so glum, he said. I'm still happy with everything you've done today. So this time, I was determined to do him proud.
Oh wait, I can use the analog? Okay, the analog makes it a little bit better then. Dude, it won't let me redefine inputs. I don't know what the fuck. Reset to default. Maybe that works. No. No, it didn't work. I can only jump and run at the same time now. Fucking hell. Dude, it's impossible for me to play this game. That's it. I tried. It just doesn't work. I don't know what to say. I can't control it with a keyboard. It's awful. Like, I have to use the arrow keys and then like X to run and A to jump. It's so uncomfortable, and also like the wrong hand, to be honest. Like I move with my left and I control with my right, not the opposite. I just cannot do it. Well, that was Horace, guys.